Okay. Hello, my name is Andrew Chen, and this is my Hack of the Week presentation about 16 Shop. Um, what is 16 Shop? 16 Shop is a popular phishing as a service platform launched in 2017. 16 Shop was able to sell their phishing kits to anyone to create phishing scams. Anyone was able to purchase the service and create scams, and allowed for more novice scammers to scam at a higher level due to these kits being provided to them that they're able to purchase. And there was a educational factor that came along with it, where this site will show you how to use the kits to scam. So it was one of the more popular phishing as a service platform. So right now on the screen, I have a couple of the targeted companies that 16 Shop was targeting. So two of the bigger ones was actually American Express and Amazon. And what the phishing scam would try to do is present itself as, $50 Amazon reward cards or $150 American Express card. And they would try to scam you through, pose as this site and try to get you to purchase these. But in reality, you're just spending, $50 or 150. Okay, so and then yeah, we have PayPal and Apple too. Those were two other sites or companies that were listed. Okay, so how was 16 Shop caught? So 16 Shop was caught by Interpol being able but caught by Interpol because Interpol was able to work on with multiple different cybersecurity teams to put a location on 16 Shop and kind of put a name to the face of 16 Shop. And they were able to track them down. So according to Interpol, they were assisted with information from an array of private sector partners. The Interpol team was soon able to determine the identity and probable location of the platform's administrator. So, they were working with different partners and different cybersecurity companies. They were able to kind of put together who this person was and, where they were located. So, 16 Shop was caught by Interpol working with a team of cybersecurity professionals. So, who was behind 16 Shop? In February of 2022, a 21-year-old in Indonesia was arrested, and then later two other facilitators, one in Japan and one in another one in Indonesia, were later arrested too. It was found that a U.S.-based company was hosting the servers, but the registration information found that it was actually originating from Indonesia. And since this was a U.S.-based company that was hosting the servers, Interpol had to get involved because it was an international matter. So, since it's an international matter, Interpol had to come in, and that's where they kind of got everyone together and got this group of cybersecurity professionals to try to track down who is behind 16 Shop. So, what is the impact of 16 Shop? So like I was saying earlier, with 16 Shop being being international, Interpol had to come together and recruit, several different cybersecurity representatives and professionals to get together and try to figure out what 16 Shop is and who's running it. And so I'll get to the second bullet point first. The alliance of several different cybersecurity representatives coming together, and according to the Register, a website that talks a lot about cybersecurity events, cybersecurity news. I have a quote from them that says, between the Interpol General Secretary, Cybercrime Director, plus authorities in Indonesia, Japan, and the United States, private infosec outfits, including the Cyber Defense Institute, Singapore's Group IB, Palo Alto Networks, 42, and Trend Micro also weighed in with support from cybercrime investigation platform CyberTool Bell. So you had this group, you have several different groups coming together to figure out who 16 Shop is, and there's kind of an impact of 16 Shop. In retrospect, is that we have teams that are able to come together and work together and really set the way for cybersecurity threat hunting. We have these different groups that are able to come together and work together to figure out what the threat is and kind of put a name to the face with it. So another impact of 16 Shop was that the register again reports that as many as kits as having been used to compromise 70,000 users in 43 countries. That's a lot of users. in a lot of countries. And for 16 shop to be so prevalent, and they started in 2017, so that's about 6 years ago, to have about 70,000 people they were able to, uh, able to compromise. That's a big impact from 16 shop, and for several different cybersecurity professionals to come together and work together to solve who 16 shop is. That's a big impact that 16 shop is able to leave on just the future of cybersecurity. So takeaways, uh, there's always multiple ways to track someone down online. And in this case, 16 Shop was caught through the US hosting platform, which led Interpol to Indonesia to catch the hackers. So, this is just another takeaway from the situation is that, no matter what, no matter how many walls you kind of put up, there's always ways to track down individuals. And yeah, so this is my bibliography.